and went along my skull and came out about 3 inches later. And I felt it, and it was like spraying out. And so I held it, and we ran.
So where did it go?
It came right in the back, right in the center of my head, and it came out about 3 inches later along my skull.
What was that like for you?
I was very, very scared. I had to have someone keep me calm. I managed to keep calm through it all. There was another girl who was just freaking out. They were struggling really hard to keep her calm. It was really scary.
Was there a part of you that was like, this isn't real, this would not happen in my school?
No, there wasn't.
Why so?
It's been happening everywhere. I've always kind of felt like eventually it was going to happen here too.
Thought it was fireworks. I looked up in the sky, didn't see anything. I was worried. We didn't know where the shooter was. We thought he was just gonna jump the fence and come in that room and shoot us all. So I didn't know whether that was the right decision. So I'm thinking, am I gonna die like in this room? They were all crying on the ground. I was trying to be calm.
I hear bang, bang twice. I cross the road, I see a man like this. He's full of blood in his head. And I turn around in the car, I see two men. They're lying there. They're lying there like that, and their head down like this.
I immediately told my wife that this is an attack. It's a terrorist attack.
Yeah, he was. He was just going on and on. He didn't stop.
Kind of sounded like some fireworks going off, and then it was pretty much chaotic. Finally, we had to move him because he had 3 chest wounds. But I just got a message my buddy is going to be okay. So I mean,
the guy who got hit 3 times is going to be okay.
Yeah.
All of us in the office were like, what will we do? Like, we need to do something.
We've received 3 patients, 2 adults, and 1 person under 18 years of age. I know that 1 adult, and you said that it was a male, is in our operating room undergoing surgery at this time. 1 patient has been admitted to the hospital. I think that was the person under 18, and the other person is in our emergency room being evaluated and treated. It's heartbreaking. Our hearts go out to Santa Fe, the students and the residents.
And went along my skull and came out about 3 inches later. And I felt it, and it was like spraying out. And so I held it, and we ran.
So where did it go?
It came right in the back, right in the center of my head, and it came out about 3 inches later along my skull.
Anyone in those moments?
As soon as I heard the shots, I called my mom, and she came down to get me, and she was waiting outside for me, and it helped a lot to have her on there to keep me calm.
What did you tell her?
I told her, Mom, there are gunshots. I heard 4 shots, and it was it was real. It was real this time. It wasn't real last time.
I thought it was fireworks. I looked up. I didn't see anything in the sky, so I got worried, saying to myself, what's it going to feel like to get hit by a bullet? I mean, I was going through a lot. I was like, should I... Why should they die? Because they're a lot younger than me. You know what I mean? Like, I've lived a decent life. I'm middle-aged. These are young girls. So I literally was like, I think subconsciously I was like standing in front of them, like trying to protect them, you know?
I see people shouting and running. There are no police officers at that time at all.
What was the atmosphere like? What was the mood?
Out shouting, the people running, the youngest running, run. Me, I've been there. I see everything in my mind.
I immediately told my wife that this is an attack. It's a terrorist attack.
Yeah, he was. He was just going on and on. He didn't stop.
It's real surreal, actually. You know, everybody's having a good time, and then all of a sudden you hear some popping going on, and it was a lot of chaos. My buddy got shot 3 times. He actually put his finger in the hole. It's a terrible tragedy. I mean, I don't know what other words you can use for it.
All of us in the office were like, what will we do? Like, we need to do something.
What was going through your head when you found out that this was going on?
Get to the school. Make America great again.
By doing what? What was your plan of action?
Offering support. God bless you all. Will go a long ways right now for a lot of people. Thank you. I'm going to head this way. God bless you all.
Hey, thank you.
And went along my skull and came out about 3 inches later. And I felt it, and it was like spraying out. And so I held it, and we ran.
So where did it go?
It came right in the back, right in the center of my head, and it came out about 3 inches later along my skull.
I was sitting in my classroom and I heard really loud booms, and I didn't know what they were at first. And then I realized what they were when I heard screaming. And I got up and I ran, and we went on to the stage, and we hid backstage. Then the alarm started going off, and we stayed there for a while until the SWAT found us.
So those first cracks sounded, like it was a fireworks or firecrackers. But I looked up and I didn't see anything. And as every sound, another bullet sound came out, I'm like, okay, is that one going to hit? Is that going to hit me? I mean, it was just terrifying. And moments before the shooting, it was surreal, Harris. I actually saw 2 Las Vegas police officers. And then can you imagine what they went through also? Crying there. Because at that point I went from, man, I'm going to die like the Orlando shooting in this room. That's what I first thought. It was like, pick your poison. It's like, what do we do? Do I run straight or do I run into the room?
We're going to hold you over for the commercial break. We're right back.
That's what I think. But in my study, what I see in the man's head, that is no accident to me.
I immediately told my wife that this is an attack. It's a terrorist attack.
Yeah, he was. He was just going on and on. He didn't stop.
While we're pinned down, I called my captain in Seguin, and I don't know what time of the morning it was. There's probably 2 or 3, and I told him, I said, Pacheco, wake up. He did. I said, put your feet on the floor, sit up and listen to me. I said, we're under fire. And he said, what? And I said, just shut up and listen to me. We're under fire. Turn on CNN, Fox News, anything. Get up on the internet. Look for anything. I got to find out where this guy is. I said, because he's picking everybody off like fish in a barrel. It's like the old Western movie where somebody takes a gun and says, dance, and they shoot the ground. That's exactly what it was doing around us. It was just hitting the ground and dirt popping up. We had to do something on our own. It was either that or everybody was going to die. When I was laying on the ground, the one hit the ground, it shattered about 8 inches away from me. I got just a little cut. It was like shooting human fish in a barrel, is what it was.
I immediately told my wife that this is an attack. It's a terrorist attack.
Yeah, he was. He was just going on and on. He didn't stop.
It was very horrifying. At first, it sounded like fireworks, and then my buddy that was standing right next to me said, I'm hit. It was chaos. We got him down, and my buddy got shot 3 times in the chest. He said he was going to be good. It's surreal.
I walked past about 9 injuries, but some weren't so insignificant. Somebody was unconscious who did regain consciousness and was okay. I can't really, do you know, I was just in shock, to be honest.
Psychologist Dr. Jeff Gardier called it Batman syndrome.
Here's someone who lives at night, lives in the shadows, shuns the daylight, feels his greatest strength in the evening, at night, and basically is not a person who exposes himself much to sunlight